Now, I'm not sure. Can anybody hear me? Can you see this? Great, Scott. Hello. I see it when I'm looking over on the YouTube side. I don't know how to get this chat over to the chat pop out. Okay, there it is. Hello. How you doing? Now let's see if I can. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get over here on the StreamYard side, and how do I get? I see Charles. I see Wendy. Um, how is the sound? I might be doing this all wrong. I have no idea. Um, I'm looking at chat over on StreamYards. I go over here to okay. That disappeared. So everything's going through StreamYards. I think. Um, and I put a link up on top. If there is somebody that has some experience with this stuff that's got some time to come up here and talk me through some of this stuff, I'd certainly appreciate it. I'm going to need to get some mods. We're getting fairly close to the 1,000 mark. I actually went over it for a few hours Saturday night, Sunday morning, but by the time I woke up on Red, hello, how you doing, buddy? But by the time I woke up on Sunday, they had taken a whole bunch of those subs away from me that I got on Matt's stream. Johnny, hello. Charles, Chief, Cyclops, uh, Spanky's Run. Hello, everybody. I did put a link up on top. You should be able to back up at least that far. If anybody wants to come up and tell me how I can do some of this stuff, because I'm not real sure. Ida spent a little bit of time with me a week ago, and then I haven't done it since. So I'm lucky to have attached StreamYards to my stream. But I can see the chats over here. This is all good. Wolf, hello, greetings. Um, but yeah, mostly I wanted to talk. I'm going to be hitting the 1,000 sooner or later and actually stay there. Um, did gain about 15 for real on Saturday, so I think I'm less than 15 away right now from hitting the 1,000. Um, and I've got an idea for something I want to do for a celebration. Um, I've watched Matt Stacker's um, celebration giveaway craziness uh, for several runs now. And I like the idea of a whole bunch of people, almost everybody, getting a chance to win something. So I'm going to do it a little. I mean, like this last one, he ran 4 wheels. I think I'm going to do it in one and try to get like basically everybody that comes in to get a prize. Besides, I don't want to do a 12-hour stream. I was hurting by the end of what I watched, and it wasn't even my stream. I just can't do that. 3 hours is pushing the rails for me. But y'all can hear me. Somebody give me a 5x5 if you can. Um, I'm kind of off to the side of the microphone here, so I'm not real sure how well this is coming through, but I see you, Red. Are you looking at the chat, Sterling? And I am. And Billy had to come up and say hello. Are you looking at this chat, Sterling? That was your last message, but your last message says, read my last messages. Thanks, Charles. But I saw something that George had on his stream the other night that was really kind of fun looking for an elimination wall. Instead of doing a wheel, he had a wall that had colored boxes, and every box had somebody's name in it, and then your box would come off of the wall. But I'll look for something of that nature, just so that it's not exactly a wheel. I'm live in 2 streams. So how the heck? If I go over here to this one and end it. Are you guys still here? Well, Kentucky John just came in. That's cool. Sue, how are you doing? I'm going to miss your live stream tomorrow, Sue. I've got to go down to Lansing and do some Christmas stuff with some friends down there. But I'm talking about a party that I'm going to be doing here in a month or so when I do hit the 1,000 and stay over 1,000 for more than just a couple of hours. But we'll get there. Amanda C., hello. Roxilla, hello. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I appreciate it much. Heather, hello. Wendy, Greg. Wow. I mean, no notice or nothing. I just dropped this live and I'm getting, this is overwhelming. Oh, how do I get the link for this one? Is it just this one up here? I think maybe. That might do it. I hope. When I get, I've got a whole bunch of stuff that I've won or I've been gifted or whatever. Oh, silver keys.
Hello, hello.
How are you, my dear friend?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm well.
I was going to show off a Christmas card I got from you here in just a little bit.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Oh, but I want to. Oh, my. That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Red's going to come up and visit with us.
So let's take care of a couple things really quick.
Okay.
So go on your YouTube side where you see the chat.
I see a thing that says restore chat.
Okay. Because you close. Are you watching your stream on a YouTube tab as well?
Well, actually, right now I'm watching it all over on StreamYard, but the YouTube tab is still here.
Okay. So do you know how to open a second window to have another window open while you're doing a couple things?
Yeah, I haven't done it with this computer. I got another tab open. Go to YouTube.
I want you to open another tab and go to YouTube, and you're going to pull up this stream.
Okay.
When you pull it up, you're going to have to mute it. And you're going to pull up.
Oh.
Okay.
You're going to have to mute it. And you're going to pull up.
When I muted it, I lost all my sound altogether.
Okay.
No. Mute just the YouTube video of this stream.
No.
Yeah, I have no sound now.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Okay. So the only thing you're going to hear is you and I talking. All right.
Yep. That's where I am right now.
And this way you can see what everybody else is seeing on YouTube, but you can also see, you also have your StreamYard
side
open for running.
Invite people in and
right,
la.
Okay. So for now, in order to designate someone as a mod on your stream, you want to do it on your YouTube side. So in the chat on those three buttons next to someone that you would want to designate as a mod, you can click those three buttons and it should give you the option of selecting them as a mod.
Add moderator.
There you go. So whoever
Stacker, let's see if you're a blue.
All right. So the next time, Chief, it takes a moment for it to go through, right? So you can scroll back up and you can click like next to Red's comment and make him a mod. He says he's in the basement, by the way. Okay.
I tried to bring him up a minute ago and it didn't take, but let's try this.
Okay, so in your StreamYard, you have some windows. There we got him. Okay.
Hey, Red.
What's going on?
Just trying to learn a little bit of stuff here.
There. Look, Chief Stacker is blue.
All right.
Now, the intention...
It should be blue as well.
Yeah, and the intention of mods, depending on what kind of stream you want to run, mods can either be limited.
Control.
Right. So if you want mods to be crowd control and to help you monitor the chat, my suggestion is that you only mod a few people whom you trust and want to do that. Mm-hmm. If you don't mind having a lot of them, then, go crazy. You've been in
anyways, but
Yeah, you've been in enough streams. You kind of see, what mods do and don't do.
Exactly.
So, it's easy to add mods. It's harder to pull them back. So my suggestion would be to start out as you plan. Yes, start out the way you plan to proceed from here on. So that
I tend to be a little prudent.
I tend to be a little cautious as well. Okay, so you've learned a couple things already.
Yes, I have. This is amazing.
All right. And I
learned that, wow, there's a bunch of wonderful people out there that are willing to step into any stream no matter what it is.
Yeah, apparently we're just not that choosy, are we?
Obviously. I thought it was just me.
No, it's all good. We're all good friends here. We gotta
I know.
ask each other. Okay, so I'm going to read some of these names who are in chat right now. We have Mr. T, JP Coins and Jokes, Chief Stacker, EMR Coins, Natty Stacking, Wendy, Great Scott, Amanda C, hello, Charles Latre, good morning, good morning. It's still morning at my house. Of course, Big Red, Patriots Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Let's see. Forest Ships. Cyclops. Hello. Silver Predator
I just got a
Casting.
message from him, and I'm going live in a few minutes, and there he was. And Dove Season.
Dove Season.
Great Scott. Amanda C. Ernest Edwards.
And Rockzilla.
Roxzilla.
Yeah, I'm hopping back and forth here between them, but so
The pizza guy. Did you
Oh.
bring it up for everybody?
Wolf Rivera.
Get on here, Heather. Oh, come on.
Good luck.
We leave that for Dave. You're here, Heather, and important too. But as I was saying, when I do my 1,000 subscriber party here in a month or a month and a half, whatever, I want to do one elimination, and I want to try to have a gift for everybody.
So, Sterling,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to donate one of these for your 1K, bro.
Okay, so Sterling, in order to show red on full screen on the YouTube side,
I go over to the StreamYards and how do I
click
bring
on
up just
him.
him?
Click on his picture, down below on StreamYards where it shows him.
Yep.
You're gonna click on his picture, and it's gonna bring him up.
No, he's got to click on the little box that's at the top of my picture.
Oh,
Up.
solo
Now-
layout.
Yeah, on solo layout. Exactly.
So this is going to go for your 1K, bro.
Oh, sweet.
There, you did it.
Dude, people are gonna want that more than they're gonna want the vertical I was gonna put up.
Oh, no, man. You're vertical.
Oh, I appreciate that so much, my friend.
Now, in order to go back to the multi-screen view, go ahead and just go across those ones at the bottom and play with them. We'll put up with it so you can see what it does. It's no big deal if it clicks between here and there and see, because that's just how.
The next big thing for me is going to be bringing in documents and other stuff, but we'll do that I don't want to learn too much at one time. I won't learn nothing.
Oh no, it's all about pushing the buttons, Wendy. Just push all the buttons today and figure them out.
Don't feel bad, Sterling. I don't even know how to share documents and screens and all that.
Well, you're doing cooler stuff, though. I've got to do that. I need the backup. Angel, hello.
Mrs. Coin Crew, hello.
Mike Wolf.
Just the Tip Gaming, hello. Okay, now while this is going live, you'll notice Sterling as well on the StreamYard side. You can follow comments there, but there's also a private chat. And that's for people who are up on the panel with you to communicate with you if they need to tell you something privately for some reason.
And I see the chat from YouTube here.
Right.
I just showed me that the other day, but I don't see the place where I click it to get the private.
Okay, on
Oh,
StreamYard.
I see it. I see it. It's over
There.
all the way on the right-hand side of the column.
Right, right. There's comments at the top right-hand side and private chat.
And then banners and stuff like that.
Yes.
I got metal there, Mike. I got my lucky socks on today.
So I just typed a comment in the private chat for you to read.
I see that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. That's right, Chief Stacker. The last time you operated the ship as the helmsman, you can't learn if you don't push all the buttons.
Yeah, I'm a reef hunter.
Well,
all the reefs.
and sometimes you mess up and you close out and whatever, but that's no big deal. You can just come back. You can start a new one. That's how you learn.
Oh, absolutely. You don't learn from doing things the right way.
Right.
Oh, Amanda, thank you. That's very kind of you.
She is. This woman, the first time I met her, just absolutely blew my mind because she took a bunch of morons and organized us and put on an auction. And I actually did fairly well at it.
Keys is like the mom of YouTube, you know?
I don't know.
Well, I was thinking more like the guru, but
I don't know about that, but I'm here for a reason. I don't know. I have a purpose, but I'm still trying to figure out what it is.
Support silver.
Keys.
Or silver. That's
the package arrived in Okinawa yesterday.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad. I could only see it in tracking, once
it got to wherever it left the States from.
Right. Once it left the States, then of course they don't track those APO or military addresses. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
She's gonna love it. She's absolutely gonna love it.
So you haven't heard if she's opened it yet, or did you tell her she had to wait until Christmas?
She knows she has to wait. I've been a stickler about that forever.
Oh. Well, I put a little note in it for her that it's from Papa. So I hope
she will love it.
I hope she loves it.
And I got new pictures of Sterling from her that one of them will be just fantastic in it.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah. My picture, that dog saves me every day. That's Princess Bug. She is, we hesitate when we say she is a service animal because she is a service animal, but the service that she provides me is stress.
She didn't come from Paws with the Cause.
No, I've had 2 strokes and I suffer migraines. And stress can be one of my triggers for migraines. And so the dog actually, she, especially if I'm stressed, chills me out. So she provides, a service to me that way. She goes to all my doctor appointments with me. Everybody knows her. She goes to, she's gone to all my occupational therapy, speech therapy, all of it. So, but.
And you are the center of her world.
Yes, she is. Oh my, this dog is, she is high energy, which is good for me because she's very OCD. She very much is routine driven, which is good because I have short-term memory issues. She will tell me when it's time to go walk. She tells me when it's, she likes her routine. So she keeps me on track. We had when I had my first stroke, we had another dog, an older dog that was very much the same way. He was very routine driven, which really, really helped me out with my pill schedule, because he ate at the times that I needed to eat and take pills. And so he was right here telling me, it's time to eat. He, unfortunately, we lost him. He passed away. He was so old, and we got this dog. And it was a little bit of an adjustment for me because she is very high energy. But it's good for me to, I have vision issues. One of them is depth perception. And so walking outside is always kind of cautious. And we live way out in the butt crack of nowhere. And she just watches out for me.
Lets you know where the ruts in the road are.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's a wild woman outside. She's got to run miles and miles and miles every day just to get off some of that energy. But she's coming back and checking on me, and I've taken a couple hard falls, and she's right there to lick my face. But
Well, I know if I don't get her to the dog park in her prescribed time, she lets me know about it.
oh yeah. This dog, she's so routine driven. We have to walk, we have to feed her. She gets to looking at us. We don't go and it's 12 miles to go get our mail. Now they finally got our road fixed, so we don't have to go around the detour. But it's still 12 miles to go get our mail, and we don't go every day. We try to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we try to go about 2:00. And so she takes a nap. It's her nap time at 1:00. 1 to 2 is her nap time. And at 2:00, if we haven't gone to grab the mail, then she's looking at us, like, and if we move towards the door, she's like, I'm on it. We're going to go get the mail. And she hasn't figured out the whole Monday, Wednesday, Friday thing.
I bought a new vehicle about a month ago. Well, not new to me.
Right.
And I bought a Toyota Sienna because the back row of seats lowers down into the floor. I can eliminate the middle row of seats, and the whole back of it's there for the dogs, because my son just moved into a house down on the Ohio River that I want to be able to go and visit them at frequently. But I needed a vehicle that was going to be comfortable and big enough for my animals to go back and forth on a 7-hour trip.
Oh, wow. Wendy. Yeah, when we got her, she had already been named. Her name was Ryder, and I have difficulties with saying that. So it took a little bit, but she's a snuggle bug on the bed. And we just started calling her Bug. And Bug, at least I could pronounce. I didn't have issues with that. It's still difficult for me to roll Ryder off even after 7 years of speech therapy. Yeah, Amanda, see, you live in the butt crack of nowhere too. Yeah. We just made a supply run yesterday for groceries for the next few weeks. So, but yeah, it's funny, isn't it? How you adjust your life to make sure your fur babies are comfortable. This dog, she's a well, she's a little heavier right now. She's probably closer to 63 pounds. She usually weighs around 60 pounds. Pit bull, and she loves other dogs. Both of our kids have Chihuahuas, and she loves all the little Chihuahuas. They in fact, our daughter's Chihuahua, our son calls her Satan. She can be a little ornery, and she totally has our pit bull's number, and totally just bosses her. And our pit bull is just like, that dog is being mean to me. And she'll cower and walk away. But I know OC Omega Shadow Stacking too. How are you? I know you're from New York. And did you get, you must have got my card. I have a new early Christmas mail call from Silver Keys about 3 days ago. Oh, I'm going to have to go back and watch it. OC Omega. Jack Gallman, I have your channel. I was going to post your channel link here, but I can't post links. So
I made you blue.
You made me blue?
I did.
All right, I will post Jack's link. Oh, there we go. I guess I hadn't chatted in the chat to see.
Excuse me, people.
Right, Wendy? Yours is 70 pounds of love. That's, I don't know. I found this pit bull was the easiest adoption we've ever done. I mean, the moment she came home with us, she was home, and that was it. Never had an issue with her. Beagles. Yeah, well, Chihuahuas, this little Chihuahua was not socialized at all. She, honest to goodness, had belonged to a little old lady. And
They tend to do well in that situation.
She was great for the little lady, but the little old lady passed away, and the little Chihuahua, I mean, she just wasn't used to people or other animals or anything at all. So it's taken a little time, but she's really come around, and she's become a much bigger sweetheart now. She was a little aggressive at first. Unfortunately, the kids had our daughter and her fiance had a house fire a year ago and lost everything in the house. And the dogs were in the house during the fire, and a policeman broke in and tried to rescue the dogs. And he got the old dog. He tossed the old dog back to me, but when he went to grab this little dog, she bit him. She just was scared. She didn't know. But the kids have worked really, really hard in the last year to socialize her, and they take her out in public, and she's just a little sweetheart now that way. Well, I'm glad you got it, OC Omega Shadow Stacking. I always
that means a mouthful, isn't it?
It is. Do you have OC Omega Shadow? He's awesome.
He does great videos.
He does. He's so enthusiastic. I just love it. All right. Who else do we need to put? What else can we do here now, Sterling Cannabis? I threw a link out there. Is there something else that you're feeling uncomfortable about or wanted to try to do?
Not really. I mean, I really appreciate you coming up here. And
do you want to try to create a banner?
Ooh, that might be cool.
Okay.
So I go to banners.
Go to banners, and you click the plus button to add a new banner.
Okay.
and it'll open a little box.
Yep.
And then you'll be able to type in the box what you want the banner to say. And when you get it, you know, whatever it says, when it says what you want it to.
They click the add border or
Yes.
add banner.
Yes.
Yeah, that way you can throw your PayPal up there, your Cash App, your email.
Right. So you can create a different banner and name each banner, you know, for its intended purpose. You can create a banner that has just your email. You can create a banner that has your payment methods. You can create a banner that says, you know, Sterling Cannabis 1K celebration, whatever
I want to type in it.
Yes. Yeah. And you can have as many as you want. And then whenever you want to change them, you just go right back to there, select the one that you want to use. There you go. Hey, you did it. Beautiful. Merry Christmas.
What's up, AG47?
I'm going to put you guys off to the side for a minute.
So who is AG47 Cooter? Nobody.
You had it right the first time. You just click on your own portrait. There you go. Now you're on.
But this came from Miss Keys in the mail yesterday. I mean, how wonderful is it? I got another one from the community right here. And if you can get the glare off of it, see what's on there. That should tell you who it came from right there. Mr. Dove Season. How wonderful is that? Two absolutely fantastic people and sending out Christmas cards. And this even came from Miss Keys. Now, sending me gold. I'm spoiled. You want to adopt me?
I asked her the same thing.
And a cool card.
Well, got to take care of my peeps, right?
Well, we will gather around you like moths around a flame.
Uh-oh. You know what, moths, if you get enough of them, you know what they do to that flame? When Abby was in Australia, he lived in Australia for a year. He was in, you're in the outback?
No, it was up around Queensland.
Up in Queensland. He was out on a cotton farm. And they were sitting out in the shearers' quarters. They'd light a candle and the moths would come around.
Oh, it was the earwigs.
Oh, earwigs. There'd be so many of them, they'd put the candle out. Patriot's mom said, I thought I noticed Red lost weight. I'm jealous.
What?
That's what it says.
Lose weight. I don't know what you all looking at.
Apple fritter diet does it again.
I don't know what you all looking at, but I sure haven't lost no weight. At least not to my scale, anyways.
Well, she didn't say you lost weight. She thought you looked like you lost weight. So, take the compliment and run with it.
I think it's just the beard that makes me look healthy, right?
Oh, it's your beard slims you down. Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
See, if all you ladies just grew your beards.
I'm just going to grow me a beard.
There you go.
I'm going to crochet me one.
There you go. See? All up slim like red. Sterling, do you mind if I smoke on your panel or no?
Man, open a window.
Yeah, we don't want it to stink up our room here.
My window is open. I don't know why it got up. It's not like you're gonna smell it anyhow.
Oh, AG47 Cooter Turd says it must be that fisheye lens. Yeah, Heather says that's what I was going to say. Big burly beard makes you look thinner. Amanda says Red's got tricks.
Yeah.
That's right. So quit plucking your beard hairs.
No, I honestly though I have lost a little bit of weight. Honestly,
I found it.
I've been not really working out, but working. Since I've been on this diet that my wife forced me on, you know, all these veggies and crap like that. But I'm under 300 pounds, so that's a good thing. I haven't seen under 300 since I was 10. So
You were 300 pounds when you were 10?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I've always ate a lot, right? I was quite the obese kid.
Well, my better half eats a lot too, but he has a super fast metabolism, and he's one of these that can eat a lot of food and not gain weight.
Right.
I can eat a couple blueberries and get fat.
Right? What is up with that? Like, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I have the metabolism of a dead sloth.
I don't have to spend a lot on food, except for I do, because I want to eat good food.
Oh, he just took a bath. That's why he looks thinner, Chief Stacker says.
You got my secret, bro. Yeah.
It's the color. The red just really slims you.
Right. So
And
I've been told like the red and the blue. You know, like
Yeah.
don't wear like the blue, like my blue white beaters. Yeah.
Yeah, and the t-shirt has sleeves in it, so that like streamlines you. It doesn't break you up. So
That's because it's winter, right? This is like my sweater in winter.
Don't put the beanie on though; that makes your head look big.
I don't wear beanies, and they're called toques here.
No, your beanie and Cecil beanie, the one
You're-
that I would sent you.
Oh,
Helicopter beanie,
yeah.
called a toque.
toque.
Oh, I thought a toot, and I was going to say, oh boy,
No.
we call it a toot here is something different entirely out the other end.
No, a toque
Remember
is
the
like,
Mackenzie brothers and the 12 Days of Christmas?
Okay.
And the one of the things that is, what is it? 5 golden toques.
Okay.
no, a toque is a hat.
I know. Having a golden toque would be kind of cool.
Well, it would be. It'd be a little heavy
You have
though.
toques and runners and
Well, down
Red,
in
you're
Kentucky,
looking
they
like
call them
one of those-
toboggans.
cavemen, Robert says.
Is Robert here?
Yep, Robert's here.
I don't see him.
Yep, he said
Oh,
you're looking like
yeah.
one of those cavemen.
Robert, I finally got it to come out, bro. Perfect. And if you say it's not, I'm gonna slap you, fool. Because it is like perfect.
Fireman's badge?
Yeah.
I can tell from the back.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Well, no, we had an issue last night after I spent all day yesterday doing it. So I ended up redoing it today, and after the 5th time today, I finally got every single piece of detail to come out. So
A little bit of flashing, but not much.
yeah, 27 hours later, finally comes up. Yeah.
That's what makes it worthwhile, though.
Yeah. Great to hear, but I don't want to see. I wasn't going to show you it anyways, but you'll just get it in your package and that's that.
Hey,
Because once it's in your house, it's on you then.
Ronald Nuts, my ex-wife's family all calls them toboggans too. I never figured that out. To me, a toboggan's a piece of wood that you go sliding down a hill on.
That's what a toboggan is.
Well, there are certain people down south that call stocking caps toboggans.
Oh. Like a sled is what you pull with your dogs, right? Well, at least we do on the res.
I've got one that's made for 6 people. It's like 8 foot long.
That'd be pretty intense for your dog to be pulling in the snow, don't you think?
You only go downhill with it. Getting it back up the hill though is kind of a pain.
Oh, you just use it as a toboggan. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh. See, sleds here are like what your dogs pull. You know what I mean?
All the sleds around here have motors on them.
No, those are snowmobiles.
They're sleds.
Yeah, we got them too, but sometimes when you're getting out to check all the traps and stuff, you can't really have the snowmobiles all the way out there and all that brush. It's just easier to get around with the dogs.
With a dog team.
Yeah.
Chief says Big Red is Canada's Sasquatch. We just don't know it.
That's right. Documentaries.
Right, Perry Art? When Mr. and I were first married, yeah, cardboard boxes were awesome, and inner tubes.
The hoods of old
The hoods of a car, yeah.
the front hood of an old 50s car.
Yeah.
Real good toboggan.
Yeah.
But see, there's a mine here. Well, it was a copper mine. And they, the big trucks that they used to haul up out of the mines. When I say here, it's 85 miles from us. But my dad had a friend that worked there, and he would get the inner tubes out of one of those great big trucks. Those huge mining trucks. And we could get like 20 of us on one of those inner tubes.
So can I show you guys something I'm working on?
Silver Damsel. Yeah, here, let me get you.
Silver Damsel, hello. Retired Navy Rob, how are you?
Check
And
this
Perry
out.
Art, I didn't say hi, but good morning,
Oh,
Perry Art.
nice.
Still morning here.
Nice dragon head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
Came out pretty epic, eh?
Yeah.
There's so much undercut though. Like it was hard to get out of the sand, but I was able to pull
Oh,
it
yeah.
I can't even imagine what it took you to.
Then we got the deer.
So is this like a chess set?
Maybe. And we got a pew.
Sterling,
You're
Natty,
so slick, Red.
Natty Stacking is asking when your next pour is. Ooh, a pew pew.
There's another one.
Well, I have to go to Lansing tomorrow. Hello, Silver Damsel. So I'm probably not going to have any time until next week. I have to work Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve, and Christmas Day.
There you go, Sterling.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's
I like that.
Yeah. So you know those old school like Christmas lampposts?
Silver Artist Champ.
See that?
Yep.
So there's the topper for it. I'm gonna build a cage for it and then put an LED light in it.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, so it actually lights up. Heck yeah. All right, Robert, I'm gonna show you. Look at the eye. You can see the eye perfect. Okay. See all the border. It's perfect. Fire hydrant perfect. All the words on the bottom perfect. There you go.
That is really nice.
I just gotta clean up the flashing. You don't have to present me no more. I just wanted to show you. I just wanted to show you guys that dragon. I was pretty stoked about that coming out.
That dragon is awesome.
Yeah, you should see the next dragon though. I'll show you the mold. I'll show you the mold for the next dragon. Hold on. Let me grab it. You want to present me, Sterling?
I can do that.
This is the next mold for the next dragon.
Oh,
Yeah. It's pretty
The
ballin',
way
eh?
I could consider that is to weld the wings on.
yeah. I was just thinking about that. Are you going to pour that in different sections?
No, it's all gonna be one piece. Here's another one.
How much is that set gonna weigh?
Oh well, this set is for me personally. I'm keeping
Well,
this.
even if it is, I mean, it's gonna be a fortune.
It's probably gonna weigh, give or take, about 150 to 200 ounces.
Bye, Heather. Have a good day.
Bye, Heather. Have a blessed day.
Hello, Dreadpool.
Go play with the goats.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty.
Right, Charles? Looks like a rook. I was just thinking the same thing. What an awesome chess set out of dragon.
I bought this at a yard sale. I paid like $10 for the complete set. It's the Game of Thrones chess set. So I'm gonna pour it off. Why not?
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yep. You don't have to present me anymore, sir. I'm good. Still there, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. I'll move you down.
$10,000 chess set, huh? Give or take.
It's been a long time since I played a game of chess.
Yeah, I'm not selling this chess set though. I regretted selling the last one, so I ain't selling this one.
Well, when you come over, you can bring it with you, and I'll lose a game to you.
Right? Heck yeah, man.
And then when they don't let you take the silver back, I'll hold on to it for you.
I'll probably have to ship you the game in order to play.
Rocky Superstar has made an offer to me. You might want to do this with him when you get it done. But play a game of chess by email.
Yeah.
Just have yours set up, have and then you can play it and use it and not have to leave the house.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Chief. There'd have to be an awful lot of silver in it. I know there's a lot of work in it.
It's all lost waxes. It's awesome looking though. Don't get me wrong. It is awesome looking. Absolutely. I'm not sure what it weighs though, but he had the board and everything all custom made. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm part of the Spartan Army on Instagram. I've been with them for quite a bit now.
Gold Spartan, does he doesn't do sand pours, do they?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, well, he does. He does sand casting and lost wax.
Lost wax. That's what I was thinking. He does a lot of lost wax.
Yeah, all of his statues are lost wax.
Okay.
And then like his bars and stuff are sand casted.
Okay.
Retired Navy Rob, thanks for coming and spending some time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we had him on budget too. What, Keys?
I have a little something here from Man Mountain Metals that I've been wanting to show. You know, I bought it 2 auctions ago. And I just haven't.
I'll give you the stage.
I just haven't done a video on it. But do you remember the bimetal tribal mask that he made?
Yeah.
My camera is not wanting to focus well. So it came, and I just haven't done a shout out video for him. But I'm telling you, this thing is better even in person. Cool sticker there. So I need to go back. This thing came, I'm telling you, the packaging, it came in a box with a sticker, super well wrapped. Then it had the stickers, the COAs, and then it had this piece itself, which came in a little bag. And then look at that. This is better in person.
That's cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, it is. I like the bimetal things that he does, you know? I think it's really cool.
Yeah, with his mentals. Yeah, the creativity of that, the artistry.
Yeah.
Eat your hearts out, everybody.
Does some beautiful work. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, this thing, and polished, holy cats, look how that's got a polish. So yeah, how cool is that? Iron Metals is doing Man Mountain, doing some cool stuff.
Very nice stuff.
Keep it all together here. So that'll probably go in a giveaway or something at some point, so that I got to spread the love, right?
Sure.
I think people don't buy stuff because they're kind of unsure. They're not sure they'll like it. And this piece itself, oh my gosh. Like I said, it's so much better even in person. Do you want to see what we had made for our girls for Christmas?
Absolutely.
So
everything I've got here is store-bought.
So I have items here for for our girls. I got this from Chief Thacker. And that's going to our daughter-in-law. I have to take it out of here. I started buying, way back, putting things aside for Christmas. It's the Tree of Life necklace, rainbow fluorite. It's hand wrapped. It's the prototype. Again, folks, eat your hearts out. My daughter's going to love this. She is such a rock hound.
That's beautiful. Yeah, he does some beautiful wire wrapping.
Doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
It like complements the stones so beautifully too.
She is going to love that.
Chief got skill.
That's very nice. Great work there, Chief.
So that's going out to her. And then, we've stockpiled all these sapphires for years and years and years. And we finally decided this year would be the year that we did something with them. So we didn't do, other than this, we didn't do anything else for the girls. We had earrings made for them. So our daughter-in-law, her wedding ring is the princess cut, or this what do you call this? Princess cut sapphires that our son had found and had faceted and then mounted in a ring for her. And it has three stones in her ring going across. And so we had these earrings made for her to match her wedding ring. So we've had these stones. Oh my gosh, we've gathered these stones over the last, we've been married 36 years. And we've never set any of them in jewelry. So that's our daughter-in-law's. And then I don't know what's in this one. So I have to look. This is going to be a little over, it's over a carat. Sapphire studs. And these ones are just a little different because of the coloring. They're almost green. Again, that's going to be a total weight of a little over a carat. And then the last pair. So all the girls will now have sapphire earrings in gold settings.
And you found all of those stones out in the wild?
Yeah, we mined all these. It's about 2.5 hours from us, the Rock Creek Formation. So there's an actual mine there, Gem Mountain. They are Montana sapphires. And my mother-in-law and father-in-law, when they were first married in the 30s, they actually, for a period of time, they were the caretakers at the mine. And so there's a strong family history. She had some beautiful sapphire jewelry. And when we married, that's one of the things we did on our honeymoon. We went to the mine, and at that time you could actually go out to the mine with buckets and shovels and they don't, and dig them. they don't let you do that now. They haul the buckets and stuff out, and you go to a cabin and they have it set up there, and it's much more controlled.
There
But
is a request in the comments. Why am I at? That's turned off. But there's a request in the comments to explain lost wax. My understanding is very rudimentary. How is your understanding of it, Keys?
I have never done lost wax. I've watched a few videos.
That's where I'm kind of at too. Red, can you give a good explanation for Wendy of lost wax?
Say that one more time, Doug.
Hey, Chief Stacker, I hope that she loves them.
Say that one more time.
Wendy is asking for an explanation of lost wax pouring.
So it's an investment casting. Basically, what you do is you make the mold or the figure of what you want to do out of wax, and then from that you put it into like almost like a cup-shaped flask, and then you pour in a resin over it, like a plaster of Paris almost, and then you put the whole. You wait till it hardens, and you put the whole thing into a burnout furnace. And then it'll melt out all the wax and leave that void of that figure that you want. And then you just pour in your metal. What's up, Sherry? Yeah, I've been on mute for a minute. I'm kind of working the Dremel right now.
Did that help, Wendy?
Hello, Sherry Ward.
Hello, Sheree.
Someone's got to.
Wendy, Gold Spartan, they're on Instagram. I haven't been, let me see if I can pull up a YouTube channel.
Phoenix Fire Fine Arts does it as well.
Oh, Phoenix does it.
Welcome
That's
back
right.
to the Gold Spartan once again. And
Sorry.
in this video,
I will grab Phoenix.
I don't think Phoenix has a video out, but
All right, I'm throwing Phoenix's link in, and I'll look really quick to see if there's any videos with, to grab one of the lost wax. I do not see one.
not on Phoenix now.
I did not know that D-Wings did lost wax.
D-Wings doesn't.
Phoenix does, Sterling.
Oh, Sheree said that D-Wings does it also.
No, D-Wings doesn't even pour.
That's what I was thinking. Is he's just a machinist?
Yeah, he
Although I
doesn't
shouldn't
pour.
say just because he's a fabulous machinist.
Yeah. No, D-Wings doesn't pour. He just trades for pours and stuff like that. And yeah.
I am looking to grab up one that just kind of shows the process of.
Are you sure, Sherry? Because I don't don't think it does. And I've known the guy for quite some time. Let me go look.
Hey, Cherie, I just threw a little responsibility on you. Sorry, darling.
Sherry Ward, you're talking about the guy that does the stamps, right?
Metal stamps for force. Wax stamps aren't the same as disappearing wax pouring.
Yeah. D-Wing doesn't pour it. He does wax stamp and metal stamp for pours. Yes, he does the stamp, but he doesn't cast metal. We've never done that.
Yeah,
It's all
that'll be fine, Deadpool.
Yeah, I've looked on Gold Spartan and I don't see that he's posted any videos that show his process of
no, and he won't.
There's Dreadpool's links. If anybody here does not have Dreadpool, grab him up.
Yes, I don't think Spartan would share that. Besides, it's a really long process.
But the pieces I've seen that are done that way are fabulous.
I agree, as long as they're properly cleaned up.
I mean, it's the same process as when they do, there's a lot of like brass statues and what else? Pewter that I think are done through lost wax techniques. And the theory is the same, right?
Park statues, things like that are done that way, I believe.
I don't think pewter and brass small statues are done that way, only because the lost wax casting is actually very expensive to do. It'd be kind of a waste. I believe those are actually sand casted in India, to be honest. I actually have multiple videos of how they sandcast like them brass horses and angels and all that stuff. I mean, you just got to think cost efficient, right? I mean, to do a lost wax, like I'll show you a lost wax pour. I have one here. So this was done by Gold Spartan. There's my dang camera.
I'll get you ready. Gotta get over there.
This was done by Gold Spartan. As you can see, like the glasses and stuff are on there. Scrooge McDuck.
That's cool.
Well, Cherie, yeah, that's the whole reason. I mean, it's a one-shot deal.
Right.
The wax melts. So again, it's a one-shot deal.
Yeah. I mean, if it's done properly and cleaned up properly, then yeah. I mean, they can be beautiful pieces. Absolutely, they can. From wax. But when it melt, yeah. Well, that's what they do. They melt. So basically, how do I explain this? Okay. So basically, let's say this is wax. Okay. So basically, what they would do is they would take this wax piece and they would put like 4 or 5 of these onto a pin, like so, right? And then basically, so here's the end of the sprue, I guess you would call it. Okay, so now this whole thing with all them molds out of wax are gonna go into a container, and you're gonna have like this round cup shaped flask over top that's got a bunch of holes in it. Okay, and then you're gonna tape that flask, pour in investment like plaster Paris, and then you're going to bake that. As you bake that, you're going to tip it upside down, and as you bake it, all the wax from that mold is going to come out of that screw hole. All the wax is going to be burnt out of this investment. So all that's going to be left is the gaps of the molds, right? So if you got 5 on here, you're going to have 5 gaps. And then you pull it out of the burn furnace, and then you basically just take your metal, you pour it in, but you got to put the flask in a vacuum chamber so that way it sucks the metal and the air out the bottom as you're pouring, and then it will fill in all that gaps. But I mean, you don't have to present me anymore. But I mean, you can get the same detail in sand. So, I mean,
Just with a little less work.
right, with a little less work. That's right.
But it would be hard to put glasses on Scrooge's nose sand casting.
It would be. It would be. It can be done, but it would be. It'd be hard. Yeah. You don't have to present me anymore, Fiend. Or
We're gonna leave it right on you, Red.
right?
And I misspoke, Red. Not a brass statue, but a bronze statue.
Same thing. They wouldn't use it with lost wax. It would cost way too much, and
Well, I think like for some high end.
well, yeah. Like if it's like,
I mean, you and I wouldn't, but yeah.
right, like if it's a one-off produced piece, like I know there's some artists out there, they do their statues and stuff, and now they're highly sought after, and they go for like hundreds, $200,000. Them, I'm sure they do. But as them little horses and stuff like that you see when you go to the Goodwill and stuff. No, that's all done by sand in India, and they make hundreds and hundreds of those daily.
Yeah.
It would be too costly for them to even do that if it was all lost wax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't you need a mold to make the wax piece? No, you can't. So they have 3D printers out there that print wax. So you can actually print the mold, and then you got your mold. Or you can hand carve your mold. Either one. All depends on your skill, right?
I have no skill, so a printer would be very helpful.
Yeah. Could you use your pour for a mold if you got it to turn out? No, you couldn't, because the burnout furnace doesn't get that hot to melt silver. It only gets hot enough to dry out the investment and melt wax. So you could not use like it has to be a wax mold. That's pretty much all there is to it.
Right. Yeah. The wax has to be there to melt away.
Yeah.
But you have to have something around the wax in the form of plaster to support the metal. Yeah.
And it has to be something that will go in a way that it won't destroy the wax.
Right.
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 But then you gotta buy the initial vacuum chamber to get the bubbles out of the investment. Then you got to buy another vacuum chamber that the flask actually goes into when you're pouring. Then you got to buy a burnout furnace. Then you got to buy the specialized flask that they have, plus the investment, the wax, the printer to print the wax molds. You know, it's very expensive. Like them vacuum chambers, for like when you put the flask in to pour, they can go upwards of between $5,000 and $10,000. You know, the burnout furnaces, you know, you're looking anywhere between $600 for a cheap one and about $1,500 for, you know, a decent one, and about 3,000 for a good one.
For
Then
$100, I can get a box full of whooping dishes.
right, you know, I mean, all in all, to start Lost Wax from like, you know, just starting out, you'll probably need about a good $20,000 just to get everything you need. So
Before you find out if your ideas will sell.
yeah, Sherry Ward, if you want, just get a hold of me on Discord. I can help you out. No, wax pours are not a starter set. I suggest, you know, like everybody, I suggest people should learn with sand before they even get into wax. You know, learn how to cast that way, your cleanup. You know, your cleanup is the most important thing, right? I mean, if you ain't gonna clean up your pieces properly, then you know, I mean, you definitely shouldn't be looking into Lost Wax, that's for sure. Um, you know, um, but yeah, I would definitely, and you know, before you get into, you know, there's different forms of sand casting too, right? It's not just the one way or the one form. You know, I mean, I know just off the top of my head, 16 different sand casting methods. You know, um, so you know, I mean, but you just gotta learn. You know, get your hands dirty playing the sand, and you know, and then yeah, I'll show you guys something cool. Sterling, you can present me this time, bro, because everybody gonna want to see this. But yeah, so like, I mean, like, there's different ways, right? And as you learn, I mean, each time you pour, you're learning something, right? And that's the most important part. It doesn't matter if the piece comes out or it looks like crap or whatever. As long as you learn something, you've done something right. But you know, and then eventually you can make something like this, right? Out of 3/9 fine. This was actually all made out of maples. But yeah. Oh.
So, did you buy a 4.9 stamp for it?
No, I just stamp everything 3/9. I mean, there's no real big difference, to be honest. You don't have to present me no more, but I mean, like that's all sandcasted, that build, right? I mean, you know, I mean, I would suggest everybody start out with Petrobond to begin with. Learn your Petrobond. You know, there's different grades of Petrobond that you can do. You know, you can add things to your Petrobond to either make it stronger or weaker. You know, like I got 4 different grades of Petrobond that I've created or made. You know, and then you got different methods. Like you got your layering, you got you know, all different types of stuff, right? I mean, key thing though is learn your venting, learn your cleanup. That's the biggest thing I would say. You know, I mean, if your cleanup game ain't strong, then that's something you need to work on because that should be your basics. You know, so makes sense, Sterling.
And the better you vent, the less cleanup you got.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you run a vacuum seal around your pieces in your sand,
I saw that in your video last week. I'm definitely
yeah, it
gonna be
it
something I'm
definitely
playing
helps.
with next week.
Like this is right out of the sand. Nothing has been done to it whatsoever. Right? I mean, that's crisp edging, and you get that by doing your vacuum seal within your sand. And I've done it on videos. I've showed people how to do them. So I mean, if you guys, just feel free to go and check them out or whatever. Um, I'm not here to brag. I'm here to help, right? I mean, that's what it is, right? I mean, I'd rather somebody take the time to learn the different skills and the different ways to do it to better their art than get frustrated and quit. You know what I mean?
Amanda, that is my channel, my personal channel round that is growing to get to the point where I can actually get this stamp on it. I guess like that. But a couple more tenths of gold, and it'll get there.
Like, yeah.
I've got one here with the lizard on it that'll be getting added to it. But yeah, I think another couple of tenths and it'll be big enough that I can get my whole stamp on it. And then it's just artwork for my stage. Plus it's part of my gold stack.
Yeah. I mean, it just takes time, learn everything you can, I mean, personally, I think that's why keys came out into the pouring community as quick, as I'm not gonna say as quickly, but as skilled as she did, because she took the time to learn the different methods, the different ways, and the cleanup, and from watching videos, from a few different people. And I mean, her work speaks for itself, right? I mean, it's phenomenal.
Well, she does beautiful work.
You didn't add on grasshopper to that. Yes, young grasshopper. You learned well.
Yeah.
No, I that's one of my I don't know if you want to say strengths, but my husband is standing here going, "Yeah, you're kind of anal about it." I do a lot of research. I like to learn. I like to, and we've got some things coming up. I got some molds in the mail yesterday, and I have another one coming that we're really, really excited about.
Yeah, that Phoenix, that was a beautiful piece. I mean, and them spiders that she does, phenomenal.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I mean,
Thank you, Robert.
Actually, right now, I mean,
that's what
there are 3 women in here that a year and a half ago weren't pouring that all do beautiful work now.
Oh, yeah.
Silver Damsels does just absolutely the most gorgeous hearts I've ever seen.
Yeah, she definitely knows her shine. That's for sure. Which is a good thing to have too. See, I'm not big on the shine for my own pours, but I am big on the shine when I'm buying pours.
You big on the shine when you're drinking?
That too, right? And I mean, Sherry Ward's doing phenomenal work too. She definitely got an eye for detail.
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you,
I sent one of Keys's pours to my daughter for her Christmas present speaks for itself.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing though, when Sterling came out with them vertical pours, those blew my mind. I still don't know how he does it.
Uh-oh. And he's not talking.
Right? Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, those things are awesome, right? I mean, it looks like it's been hanging in a cave. You know what I'm saying? Right? And that's why, like, man, I'm coming to Michigan, bro. We're gonna pour together, bro. I want to pour one of them.
I like it toned.
Yeah, mine's naturally toning now. I got mine in a case
Well,
that I
you
got
had
from.
that for over a year now, I think.
Yeah, yeah. They look kind of like slag. What are they called, stalagmites or whatever?
Stalactites or stalagmites.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I show a couple of pours I have that I got
Absolutely.
from Four
Absolutely.
Nines Fine?
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, he does great work. I love his
Yeah.
work.
He does
This is
beautiful
in
work.
copper.
Samity Sam.
That's my twin who didn't live.
That's beautiful.
Besides,
This is silver. This trident is silver.
Nice.
And he does stand. And then I don't know, people would know more. I know this is from a Lego set. But I don't know what it's called.
An angel?
Gabrielle.
Saint Michael?
No, it's a specific. Oh, I'll get the COA.
Oh, that looks like an angel to me.
No, but it's a character, and I can't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, Robert. He had a procedure on his neck. Because he broke his neck some years ago, and then he's got a lot of family in through the holiday season, so he was just taking a good 6 or 8 weeks down to kind of regroup and get some things taken care of. They were doing some backyard renovations that were taking so long because of the rainy season, and so he'll be back after the 1st.
Thank you, Cherie. I appreciate you posting those links. Well, I hope he has a good Christmas with the family and stuff. Heals well.
Yeah. They have oh gosh, they have 4 kids, and it's hard. You have a big family, and oh, it's called the Weeping Angel from Doctor Who. So that's what that is.
I mean, the face on it is kind of odd for an angel.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the it's kind of a poke at it.
One day I'll clean this shop floor and get all my silver back.
Just put it all in the bottle and auction it off.
Right? Dirt and all.
I've seen it work.
Wow. I mean, I got like clean silver here. Filings and stuff. This is just from this month here. It's about 10 ounces of filings there. But no, I got a bunch of.
You could put those in one of those little bottles and auction them off.
I could, but I send them in. I send them in and
get it refined.
Yeah, I get them refined and turned into silver crystal, right? Yeah. I still got the first vial that I have here that I ever filled. And that's kind of like a little bit of everything I put in there that I poured. Yeah. Oh, man. Lots of work. So, yeah. How much of that is the Raptor right now? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. So what's the plans today, Sterling? You gonna pour it today, brother?
I've got to go to Lansing tomorrow, and before I go to Lansing, I've got to have this all pressed into pucks. So I'm probably going to have to get off of here pretty quick and start getting some work done because I got to deliver that tomorrow.
Right.
During the day, we are a family-friendly channel, so we won't tolerate foul language. You've been timed out, but if you come back in and continue, just letting you know.
Keys got this.
Thank you, Keys.
Should have caught that, Charles.
You know, that's one thing I have learned who some really good people are to make mods.
Yeah. Charles is a great mod.
Oh, I got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charles has really come up. I know, Sheree. I was so busy going back and deleting those and then thought, oh gosh, I need to time him out first. And
Well, I appreciate that.
so he's been double timed out, but we give everybody a fair chance.
And people just sometimes need to understand where the curbs are.
Right. Double timed, right, Sheree? Well, I was putting the stuff that I'd shown away, or I'd have picked up on it faster.
Well, I'm glad you did. I'm actually sitting here looking at it, and some stuff still just doesn't register.
Yeah, it's completely up to you. It's your channel, who you allow and don't allow, to make comments within chat. And you can certainly still, even though they're timed out, and this is just not just this particular situation, but you can always go back in and click on it and hide, block that user from your channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I appreciate that.
You get those bots that tend to drop in inappropriate links, and so those are ones that, you want to just stomp.
Some of them sites are pretty interesting. No, I'm kidding.
Just saying there, huh, Red?
Sitting at home on a Sunday night board, why not?
Right, Sherry? Exactly. I mean, we all have issues that concern us and that we, will stand up and fight for and whatever. But you need to know your channel. You need to know the audience. You need to know if it's appropriate or not. Yeah, Charles, lately they've been in quite a few channels, those bots, Shibby Rob and Big Flip, and I know STHF got it.
They come to my channel quite a bit, but I don't mind.
Do they?
You got good mods that take care of it.
Yeah, when Charles is not sleeping on the job,
Yeah. Yeah, you just hammer time on those. I do like to, on those, I like to get them reported too, as well as shutting them down.
Well, guys, we've been on here for over an hour and a half now. I learned a couple of things.
I might go live.
You helped me entertain our friends. I appreciate that much. Got a few mods now.
And that, yeah.
All positive.
Yeah. So before you shut it down, let's talk briefly about when you click the end live button, the people and the broadcast, there's a little bit of a delay before it ends. So don't pass gas or something before it completely shuts down on the YouTube side.
Yep.
But then those of us
red.
Yeah. Yeah. Those of us that are on the panel will still be able to interact with you.
Okay.
So
should I shut it down on the YouTube side then?
No, on StreamYards.
On StreamYards, first you'll want to go up and hit end broadcast.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to go over on YouTube and see the delay in how long it takes to shut down on YouTube.
Oh yeah. I've noticed that.
Okay. So once you do end broadcast, kind of keep an eye on your YouTube side to see how long it takes and make sure that actually closes and shuts down.
Okay.
Are you shutting down, Sarah?
I am.
Bye, Cooch. You're out of here.
I gotta get all of these pucks made.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go live then for a bit.
Oh, I'll put you on.
All right, brother. We'll
talk to you later. Thank you much.
Peace.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Koosh is done.